Africa is a very large continent. It's not just one country. It's home to many countries, many peoples, and many cultures. To speak of African culture is to speak of a beautiful and complex collection of stories. Imagine a giant library filled with thousands of different books. Each book tells a unique story about a community, its history, and its way of life. From the bustling markets of Lagos in Nigeria to the quiet rolling hills of Rwanda, every place has its own spirit. This diversity is Africa's greatest strength. It's a continent of over 1 billion people, each with a story to tell. We must be careful not to think of Africa as one single place with one single story. This is a danger. The story of a Berber family in Morocco is very different from the story of a Zulu family in South Africa. They speak different languages, they eat different foods, they have different histories that shape who they are today. Yet these stories are all part of the larger African story. They show the incredible range of human experience. Understanding this diversity is the first step to truly appreciating the continent's rich cultural heritage and its vibrant living traditions. This great diversity makes Africa a place of endless discovery. You can find ancient kingdoms with histories that stretch back thousands of years. You can also find modern cities that are centers of innovation in technology and art. There are so many ways to be African. Some people live in villages and follow traditions passed down through many generations. Others live in big cities and create new modern traditions. All of these experiences are valid. They all contribute to the beautiful, complicated, and ever-changing idea of what it means to be African. So when we talk about African culture, we must talk with curiosity and with respect. We should ask questions. We should listen to the answers. We are not looking for a single simple answer. We are looking to understand the many different truths that exist across this vast and wonderful continent. The real beauty is found not in a single idea, but in the connections between all the different cultures. It is in the way these different stories weave together to create a rich and powerful narrative of identity, resilience, and humanity that continues to unfold every single day. Daily life in Africa is full of color and connection. In many places, the day starts early with the sounds of the community waking up. People go to the market to buy fresh food for their meals. Markets are busy, lively places. They are full of chatter and laughter. You can find everything there, from bright red tomatoes and green leafy vegetables to fragrant spices and fresh fish. Food is very important. It's not just for eating. It's a way to show love and hospitality. Sharing a meal is a way to build community and strengthen the bonds between people. Traditional clothing is another beautiful part of daily life. The clothes people wear often tell a story about who they are and where they come from. In Ghana, people wear kente cloth. It's a famous textile with bright colors and complex patterns. Each pattern has a special meaning. In East Africa, many people wear the kanga, a colorful fabric with a Swahili saying printed on it. These clothes are not just for special occasions, they are worn with pride every day, connecting people to their heritage and their identity in a very visible and beautiful way. Food across the continent is wonderfully diverse and full of flavor. In West Africa, a popular dish is jollof rice. It's a delicious rice dish cooked in a spicy tomato sauce. Countries often have friendly arguments about who makes the best jollof rice. In Ethiopia, people gather around a large shared platter to eat injera, a spongy flatbread with different stews called wats. In North Africa, tagine, a slow-cooked savory stew, is a beloved meal. These foods are made with local ingredients and recipes that have been passed down through many generations of mothers and grandmothers. Family is the center of life in most African cultures. The idea of family is often very broad. It includes not just parents and children, but also grandparents, aunts, uncles, and cousins. This is the extended family. Elders are deeply respected for their wisdom and experience. They are the keepers of family history and traditions. Children are taught to respect their elders and to care for one another from a young age. This strong sense of family creates a powerful support system where everyone looks out for each other and shares in both joys and sorrows. Music and dance are the heartbeat of African culture. They are not just for entertainment, they are a part of life itself. You will find music in celebrations, in ceremonies, and in everyday work. The rhythms are powerful and infectious. They are created with many different instruments. The djembe drum from West Africa has a deep, resonant sound that can be heard from far away. The kora, a stringed instrument that sounds like a harp, tells stories through its beautiful melodies. Music is a language that everyone can understand, connecting people across generations and communities. Dance is the body's way of telling a story. Each movement has a meaning. Some dances tell stories of a great hunt or a successful harvest. Other dances are part of a wedding ceremony or a rite of passage. In many communities, people learn these dances from a young age. It is how they learn about their history and their values. The Maasai people of Kenya and Tanzania are famous for their jumping dance, the Adumu. It is a dance of strength and skill performed by young warriors. Dance is a joyful and powerful expression of identity and community spirit. Art is another way that African cultures express their stories and beliefs. This art is not always found in a museum. It is in the beautiful patterns carved into a wooden stool. It is in the intricate beadwork on a necklace. It is in the colorful murals painted on the side of a house. African art is often functional as well as beautiful. A mask used in a ceremony is not just a piece of wood, it is a sacred object that connects the physical world with the spiritual world. These artistic traditions are carefully taught and passed down from master to apprentice. These traditions of music, dance, and art are not static. They are not frozen in the past. They are alive and they are always changing. Young artists today are taking traditional forms and mixing them with new ideas. You can hear the influence of traditional African rhythms in modern Afrobeats music, which is now popular all over the world. Young fashion designers are using traditional textiles to create modern clothing. This is how culture stays alive. It honors the past while also creating something new for the future, ensuring the stories continue. Festivals and celebrations are a vital part of African life. They bring entire communities together to honor their culture, their history, and their gods. These are times of great joy, color, and connection. In Ethiopia, the Timkat festival is a vibrant celebration of the Epiphany. People dress in white and join colorful processions that fill the streets. In Nigeria, the New Yam Festival celebrates the end of the harvest. It is a time to give thanks for the food that the earth has provided. These festivals are important markers in the year, strengthening the bonds of the community. While every culture has its own unique celebrations, there are common threads that connect them. Many celebrations involve feasting, music, and dance. They are a time for families to come together, for old friends to reconnect, and for entire communities to share in a common experience. Storytelling is often a central part of these gatherings. Elders will share tales of the ancestors, teaching the younger generation about their roots and their values. These shared moments create lasting memories and reinforce a sense of belonging and shared identity among the people. It is important to see both the differences and the similarities across African cultures. The continent's diversity is its beauty, but there are also shared values that unite many of its peoples. One of these is the deep importance of community. The idea that it takes a village to raise a child is a belief that is lived out in many places. There is a strong sense of collective responsibility and mutual support. This shared value of Ubuntu, a philosophy that means I am because we are, emphasizes our shared humanity and our interconnectedness. Ultimately, the story of African culture is a story of humanity. It is a story of resilience, creativity, and profound wisdom. By learning about these diverse cultures, we learn more about ourselves. We learn to see the world in new ways. We learn the importance of family, the joy of community, and the power of tradition. The most important thing is to approach every culture with an open heart and a respectful mind. Let us listen to the many stories Africa has to tell. In doing so, we build bridges of understanding and celebrate the beautiful tapestry of our shared world.